Go ahead and refresh that and mute it because it's gonna pop up here. Hello, people. Just gonna give it a minute to let some peeps come in here. We have VRB, we have my son, we have King Kaiju. What's up, people?
See, it looks so weird looking at the delayed version.
Well, just pause it, mute it too, because the headset might be putting noise into it.
If it's paused, there's gonna be noise coming through. Oh my god.
Well, in case you want to play it later, you can mute it.
Okay, we have Fiasco, we have Matilda, we have Allomation, we have Ferocious Fragilis. Cool, guys, what's up?
We have coffee.
Oh, turn it to all chat, not top chat. The live chat, I mean. Okay, so unfortunately it's the same thing. So what's up, guys? This is the ArtsyDilo. He's my best bud of 5 years. And this is Kikizilla101.
I just realized the shirt I'm wearing for this.
Huh?
Look at the shirt.
Oh.
You can see the eyeballs.
You can see the face there.
That's great.
Yeah, well, I'm just hanging out here. As you guys know, if any of you guys have seen my updates and my last live stream, I'm in California right now. So I'm not at home. That's why no videos have been popping up. And I've been hanging out with this squirt. We've been doing a bunch of tons of fun stuff. Goat, if you spoil anything from King of the Monsters, I will destroy you. Just saying. Yeah, we're about to go watch that really soon here. How long would you say? It's 7:30, right? So it's 5 hours.
Less than 5 hours, actually.
Less? Oh, because we're gonna leave before then. Yeah. So in less than 5 hours, we're gonna see Godzilla King of the Monsters. So yeah. We're seeing it opening night, so we shouldn't get it spoiled for ourselves.
Yeah.
But I haven't even watched King of the Monsters yet. Well, it's like just coming out. I mean, I know Matthew the Dinosaur King's seen it, huh?
It came out today.
Yeah. Best crossover ever. Hell yeah. Aiden's looking cute, as always.
Damn straight he is. Of course, he's with me.
I ship Aiden and Caesar. That ship has sailed a long time, buddy. But yeah, we're still floating.
I'm gonna message Courtney.
¿Cómo estás, Dilo? ¿Cómo estás? That's how
¿Cómo
you say it.
estás, Dilo?
¿Cómo estás, Dilo?
I is live. I haven't died yet.
Hope you guys enjoy Godzilla. I will be seeing it on my birthday, so 5 AT is fantastic. Unfortunately, I was watching reviews and it spoiled it for me. Hope you guys have baller. Why were you watching reviews, man? You can't do that.
Why?
You can't do that. Oh, man. Well, I hope you have a freaking awesome time watching it on your birthday. I hope it didn't ruin the experience for you. But, yeah, we've done a pretty decent job at keeping ourselves from getting spoiled, but we have had, unfortunately, the marketing campaign's pretty big. I mean, fortunately, it's big, so they're really pushing the movie, but it's so big that they have been starting to show some stuff I don't really want to see, and I've seen some trailers and stuff.
I've confirmed a lot of my theories.
Yeah, but Matthew the Dinosaur King, I'm pretty sure he's been watching a lot of the trailers too, and so he's seen pretty much just as much as we have, and he watched it and he said it didn't ruin the movie for him. So
still good.
We're just hoping that it's not gonna spoil this experience knowing as much as we do. Why does Mindboy have to be here? What do you mean? Goat, let's not bring this drama in here, dude. Quit it. I'll put you in timeout. None of you spoil it until I watch it in 2 weeks when it premieres in Australia. Dang, it's premiering 2 weeks in Australia?
Are you serious?
I wish you luck avoiding the internet, man. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Crap.
That's
I
a
forgot.
long time.
We've been spoiled by Infinity War and Endgame. Them just doing a universal release at one time around the world. That sucks. I hate how they do that. No spoiler warning was given. Well, not like videos. It was on a review website. While it actually spoiled it, it hinted at it. Oh, so it didn't really spoil it, but it hinted at something. Gotcha.
I love how they can see everything in the background that you've made. They can see everything
Oh.
in the background that you made.
There's Kikizilla. He's here. So he's in the background. Tea and coffee. Hell yeah. Well, we're actually both drinking coffee.
We're both drinking coffee. I like tea, but I'm having coffee with him so he doesn't feel lonely.
That's the reason he says it at least, but we all know that he just falls in love with coffee.
I actually am not a big coffee drinker.
But he likes the coffee.
I do like the taste of it.
This is different coffee, though. It's not typical coffee.
It's not as high on caffeine as what I'm used to drinking.
We've already got it in New
Zealand.
Zealand. We'll have to see it at some point when I can. It's already out and you haven't seen it yet? Bad boy.
Bad. Give movie money.
Well, if it's good. I'll say something. Well, if I stream soon after I watch it, because I'm probably gonna end up watching like 5 times. Like, I'm not kidding. Cesar and I went to watch John Wick, and they messed up, so we got 2 passes, free passes to an AMC. So we might go see it again tomorrow if we like it, and then we might see it again on Saturday with a friend.
Not sure.
That we're meeting up with.
That one's probably less likely though because of the Kiki quest that we have to film.
Yeah, but it might happen. So we might end up watching it 3 times together, and then I'm probably gonna end up watching it when I get back home with Chris Kaizen, and also I'm probably watching it with my family. I'm definitely watching it with my family. So
I'm gonna watch it with a bunch of friends, for sure. So
yeah, so we're both gonna be doing our part to watch the movie as much as we can, if it's good.
if it's good.
If it's good.
If it's bad, then no money for movie. Bad, no money.
It's gonna be good. I'm confident it'll be good. For 2021, there will be a remake of 1990. They're gonna make a Zilla 2.
That's awesome. Sure.
VRB got the Eel Fauna Giga. Hell yeah, dude.
I'm going to adopt you two and watch it with you guys.
Love you. Okay.
Okay.
That's a little
It's a little too straightforward.
but
But as long
I
as
appreciate
you're
where your heart's at.
as long as you're paying, I guess I'm fine with it.
I'm not gonna go down without a fight. Top 10 Yao. Oh god, it's more anime crap with Sketchy. Yeah, he's obsessed with that. Who's gonna get decapitated first? Probably. I'm not gonna say anything actually. I'm not gonna say anything.
Don't say anything.
What do you think of the mixed reviews for King of the Monsters? It's a Godzilla movie. What were you expecting?
Exactly. I love how everyone complains about the main people.
Yeah, he and I were looking through the Rotten Tomatoes reviews when they first got greenlight, and he and I were making fun of all of them. Because there were so many of them on there that were like, where's the Godzilla? There was, like, no Godzilla in this movie. I'm like, dude, there's, like, more Godzilla in the trailers for this movie than there was in the last one. And you're complaining about Godzilla being in there. And then there was another person who was saying there's too much Godzilla. Well, there's actually multiple people. They don't know what they're talking about.
And then there's like a bunch of people complaining about the characters. It's like, it's a Godzilla movie.
No, I completely agree with that criticism. If it's not good characters, then it's not going to be as good. I mean, you were complaining about the characters for 2014, so you don't really have much right to complain
Yeah, but they
about
didn't they didn't balance them out with Godzilla. Like, I don't mind watching bad characters if there's a lot of Godzilla.
That's a fair argument.
So.
He's obsessed with it. Kikizilla101 2029. That's an odd quote, but sure.
Okay then. The critics were looking for the best picture Oscar material.
That plush?
Popcorn entertainment.
You would abduct him? Hell yeah, man. Kikizilla is adorable. Oh yeah. You want to show them what we got? So, last night, I put this on my Instagram, but he and I went to Frankensons, which is a collectible show here in California. And we both got our King of the Monsters 2019 stuff. Mine's still in the box because I need to fly it, and I didn't feel like having to put it back into the box, so mine's not open. But he has his open, so he can show you that.
Do you want to see what you got at the zoo?
Oh. You mean this?
Yeah.
I got a little safari wolf. I got that at the LA Zoo. We went to the LA Zoo together. And we got a whole bunch of other stuff, which I'll probably make a whole thing at the end once
You're
I get
gonna
back.
want to make a whole thing
Yeah.
at the end.
So I won't get too much into it now. But oh, there's my mom.
Oh, hi. I'm taking care
Hi,
of him.
Mama.
He's alive.
Yeah. Help me. That's a decent wolf figure. Yeah, I'll probably use it as like a dire wolf in Senezoka whenever the hell that comes out.
Your mom said thank you. I'm feeding him cheesecake.
Mm-hmm. Homemade cheesecake from his mama.
He had cereal for breakfast, don't worry.
And we're drinking coffee. Powdered coffee. Hello, Callum. Callum the Endoraptor Emperor. Didn't see it on your Insta. Hope a review is coming. I don't know. We'll see. I really don't think I want to dip my toes back into Godzilla reviews, but...
Oh, one cool thing that my mom got me at the show was this pretty little girl, or boy, actually this is a boy one, right? The blue eyes?
They have different
There's
genders. There's this one. You can make it up for what you want, but that's the Heisei Mothra right there, which kind of triggered me. I just figured
Which
that out
is the
this morning.
Tokyo SOS model.
Yeah, this is the Tokyo SOS larva, but with the Heisei Mothra tag, which doesn't make much sense.
Ow, that hurt.
What's the name of your friend? He's friend. This is Kikizilla's friend. That's what you can call him. No, he's called ArtsyDilo. If you want to subscribe to him,
Please become a subscribbler. Join the Scribble.
he makes awesome art videos and stuff like that. We're currently working on an art piece together. We made some other stuff. I can't show you what that is because it's actually a surprisal for somebody. But yeah, he works on tons of art. He makes repaints and stuff. You want to show them a couple of your repaints and stuff? You can, advert yourself.
Show my favorite.
I just ordered a figure from D. Jenkins, hence it's a collector figure. Oh, here's his Rajasaurus. He did a repaint on it, the collector Rajasaurus. So, if it's gonna focus. Focus.
Then you can show him that. I haven't.
Why is it not focusing?
It no focus. Why no want to focus? Why no focus?
There you go. It's pretty cool. It's got some cool paint stuff. And then there's a Terra Pachyrhinosaurus he's still working on.
I just need to touch it up.
This one's like a muddy boy. Yeah. And this is a customized.
This is I have my own Indoraptor character, and his name is Caesar after Julius Caesar, and so I actually customized the head, and that's gonna be repainted.
Yeah, so he does a whole bunch of art stuff, and you should definitely check him out. He's the ArtsyDilo. He commented in there, so go subscribe to him. I probably should have put him. I might. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna have it on the. I might try to edit the video description after this and put his link.
And for those of you that are interested, things like the Packy, and Raja, I sell those on my Instagram, so.
Go check that out. He's just ArtsyDilo.
It's just ArtsyDilo on Instagram.
With the purple logo with the blue and orange Dilophosaurus. Yeah. The antagonist of the non-existent series I have is called the Extremist Lawyer from Hell. Fair enough.
That is a great antagonist name.
That is a great antagonist name.
You're gonna 100% steal that.
I ordered the Safari Monolophosaurus, Iguanodon, and the Collecta-Iosaurus. The Monolophosaurus is pretty cool. Caesar has like 3 of them now, 4 of them.
I can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4.
Where's the 4th one?
Right there. He's laying down behind the Rex.
2. I only see 3.
It's right there.
No, I see that one and that one and then that one.
That one, and then there's that
Oh,
one.
there's another one up there. There's 2 of them there. Yeah. He has 4 of them. What 2 dino tubers can exist in the same space at the same time? Holy Jesus Christ! Yes, this is my ArtsyDilo boy.
It's such an awkward position.
You went for it.
My arm hurts from swimming.
This arm hurts from swimming.
This one hurts for me.
The loose arm socket. Man, you are a good artist, and I like that a raptor repaint, bro.
Oh, Tenkaru.
It's not really repainted quite yet, but yeah. I guess you have a base coat on it.
Which base coat it in?
What was it? Oh, that was your phone. Just giant, enormous, fabulous Gibson appeared. Yes, it did. It is a beautiful. Oh God, this has just got so weird. Yeah. What was I saying right before we went into that? We were plugging you. Kiki breaks ArtsyDilo's back in that hug.
Probably.
He probably wants me to try to crack his back. Right
Yeah, it hurts.
Welcome to the
That was
rice
right.
fields, mid dude. Gibbon, sup, bro. Yeah, we've been hanging out doing. We've pretty almost
We've almost done everything.
barely had any free days. We've done like pretty much everything that we wanted to.
The one free day that we did have,
Besides the ones at the beginning,
we like just were asleep almost all day.
because we were tired
Yeah.
and we were up all night.
To give you guys an example, for those of you that have been to these locations or know, we went to the LA La Brea Tar Pits, and then we went to go eat after that. Came back home. Next day we woke up like at 5 o'clock in the morning. Went to Point Magoo, which is the naval base where he was first raised. And then we swam at the beach, extremely cold. Then from there, same day, we drove to Little Tokyo and walked around. Then came back home, and then next day, we went to the Aquarium of the Pacific.
Mm-hmm.
And
Then
then
the
after
LA Zoo.
that, we went to the LA Zoo.
Which was a different day.
The next day after that, we went to the LA Zoo, and then we got a free day, and we just slept.
Yeah. Yeah, and then all night we were up. And so yeah, we've been pretty busy. So our yesterday was kind of a mellow day. We just were at swimming a lot, so it kind of worked us out. But today we're going to Godzilla. That's like the whole reason we did this trip now.
Yeah.
Is for Godzilla, because he's still in school.
Haha, you need to bring Godzilla fan 40 on this stream.
30.
40, he corrected himself.
Oh, my bad.
I don't know who that is.
We saw the about CD's video. Yeah, we have 3 more we need to upload, but we haven't done it yet. We'll probably do it. No, actually, we probably won't do it later tonight because we'll be too wired off of Godzilla. We'll be like, oh my God, did you remember that or that?
Did you see that?
Or on the reverse, if it's bad, then we're just gonna be like, oh my God, I hate it.
It's so bad. It's trash.
Yeah, so it's just going. It's gonna go either way.
It's either one or the other. There's no in between.
Yeah, we're gonna either love it or we're gonna hate it.
it,
That's
yeah.
pretty much how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's probably gonna be that way. At least on the first viewing, it's gonna be either we love it or we hate it, and then maybe after a while we could, move into a middle ground or something. But
Fetus.
I don't have anything to say to that.
I don't either.
Me, I like to sleep all day and stay awake all all period. All night is what I'm pretty sure Matilda is trying to say.
I like to sleep all say and stay all awake all dot too.
All dot?
All
Oh
dot.
yeah. All dot is
All dot's the way to go.
best. It's the best. Is it gonna focus now? Nope. Hashtag all dot. Oh yeah.
I hope. Well, actually, there's not that many kaiju fans. Like, well, at least not.
There's way more than there are in Colorado.
But not like there's not that many kaiju fans where we're going. If you were to go to like downtown, everywhere.
If you were to go into more comically centralized areas where you find a lot more comic crap, then you're gonna see that. But where he and I are, we're not gonna probably see that many people. Well, but then again, we are in a Godzilla theater, so probably see some
Godzilla
people.
theater.
Yeah, we're gonna see we're in a theater playing Godzilla, so people in the same theater as us.
I bought a shirt very specific for this moment. Well, actually, for this.
I'm gonna finally wear my G-Fest shirt.
I'm gonna-
For any of you guys that have watched my old G-Fest haul, I got a shirt from G-Fest and I've never worn it. So I'm gonna wear it finally for this. And he got a cool Godzilla versus Mothra shirt. The 90s one. 92. Not the 64 one.
I love how they can just see like my jeans, leather jacket, and my sweater.
Just
have it
piled up on
mounted
there. I'm thinking of making a sound video for Chased by Dinosaurs of Lost Chapter sounds. G.I.J.?
G.I. Joe?
I don't trust RT. What's RT?
I don't know.
Return Dance has been added to the Fortnite item shop 100% legit. That would
What?
be amazing. The Gibson Return Dance. Joe IG.
Joe IG, yeah.
Joe IG. My family scheduled a trip to Jamaica, so it is official. I'm not going to G-Fest this year. That kind of sucks, man. But a Jamaica trip is gonna be pretty cool. I think that'd be really cool. I mean, G-Fest is cool. Don't get me
Overrated.
wrong, but it's a little overrated.
A little?
It's a little. Yeah, I don't think it's majorly overrated. I think it's just a little overrated. It's really cool. It's really cool. Don't get me wrong. I loved it.
What the heck
but-
is G-Fest? It's Godzilla Fest. I'm going to a Godzilla Fest, hopefully in San Francisco. this
Well,
summer.
yeah,
I might
Godzilla
go.
Fest.
I might go.
Well, that's a movie marathon.
It's called Godzilla Fest.
Yeah, but it's only a movie marathon.
It's called Godzilla Fest.
But yeah, G-Fest, the big thing that everybody wants to see that's in the U.S. is called G-Fest, and it's always held in Chicago.
It's
And-
the biggest kaiju convention in the whole world.
Yeah. No,
Well, yeah, in the world.
I'm pretty sure Japan has a bigger
I
one.
don't think they have one like every year.
I think they do.
Yeah, it's
I'm-
called Comic-Con.
Because every time I hear it, it's always just like U.S. like the G-Fest. It's the biggest one in the U.S. at least.
minimum.
Um,
Hi, and then you're like, who the hell are you? Oh wait, it's sketchy.
I made something on an app called "There's our insert pug wearing jean shirt here." Killer pugs. Fair enough. Killer pugs are pretty great.
2 and 3, 3.
Yeah, but sorry for the big delay without Mesozoic Isle.
This is stolen from you. Sorry.
This is a trip we've been wanting to do for 5 years, so this needed to happen, and I've scooted all that aside. I still have a collaboration video with Edge I need to upload, but he's been busy with his own thing, so I'm waiting for him to get his part ready so that I can upload mine at the same time. So I'm just waiting on him at this point. But that's ready to go up. We just need to...
Yeah.
He needs to do that.
Rotten Tomato.
Red Tooth will become the Reborn X-Rex. Jesus Christ. The Xenomorph Rex, have you seen that?
Mhm.
Yeah, this is, oh my god. 5 years, then I understand. Yeah.
I'd rather make my own Xenomorph.
He and I have been friends ever since a year after I made Kikizilla101. So we're gonna be, it's been a long time coming. And we're finally here enjoying each other's company. It's gonna feel weird once we go back, but we recorded a vlog we're gonna do like together that
His
I'll upload.
first words when he saw me wasn't like, "Oh my god," it was actually, "Holy shit."
you just custom.
I don't care.
He's not coming on my live streams anymore after this. Yeah, that was the word, because he scared me. He scared the crap out of me. You'll see it in the vlog.
That's
You'll see it in the
great.
vlog. But we also filmed one Kiki Quest so far. The other two were both at the same museum, but they're two different exhibits because there's a traveling exhibit. I'm not going to say where it is because then somebody might try to stalk us there. But we're going to be going there, and we're going to film 2 more Kiki Quests.
Yeah.
And so 3 Kiki Quests. Well, I already filmed one in Colorado. I already filmed one back there.
Cuts.
My goodness.
That's great.
I got
Tomorrow,
3
Dilo.
people going with me tomorrow. Oh, you're seeing it tomorrow? Yeah. Boy, I wish that you have a fantastic game. This is about the game. iPhone X? Oh, iPhone 10?
Now on the iPhone X.
This is
The
the game.
Plumpus X.
The Plumpus X.
The Plumpus does.
I recommend you to read a creepypasta called Permian Killers.
Okay.
Okay.
I just watched King Kong Skull Island by myself, and then I'm going to go.
We watched that last night.
We watched King Kong last night, and today, after this, we're gonna watch Godzilla.
We watched Kong Skull Island yesterday, and then while we were working on this art piece, we watched GMK, Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, which is pretty much the best Japanese Godzilla suit movie, in my opinion, at least. I don't know about him, but do you think so?
I mean, it's pretty good, but
Would you have a different favorite?
I mean, obviously my favorite's Tokyo SOS.
Wait, really? That's your favorite? I thought you just liked it a lot.
No, Tokyo SOS.
He's
is my
disgusting. Tokyo SOS sucks.
Yeah, my GMK Ghidorah's back there. How the hell do you see? Oh, I guess you can barely make out the shape.
Yeah, it's
back
right there. They're on a big screen.
Good point.
Yeah. It's got GMK Ghidorah. I have the GMK Baragon and Godzilla. He has the Ghidorah. I'm probably those are the two other figures I want to get. That I'm still not collecting Godzilla, but just I want to complete my little quadrio. What would you call it? It's not trio. It's like quattro.
Out of the two
my little
of you,
quattro.
Kiki and Artsy, who is the alpha?
Me, I have more subs. I actually really like Tokyo SOS. You do? And you don't like GMK? GMK is the best. I'm sorry.
I like GMK, but I really like Tokyo SOS.
Why?
I saw 2014 the other day, and now I'm into Godzilla.
No, but why? I get you like the designs and stuff, but why do you like Tokyo SOS so much?
I don't know. I just kind of do the whole story with Kiryu.
But Kiryu is more interesting against Mechagodzilla, don't you think? He does like the whole thing where he goes insane and
yeah,
turns
but
into
then
Godzilla.
like in the second one, like the Godzilla spirit.
It doesn't do anything with the spirit. In
Yeah,
that
it
one.
does. The second one, that's when he gets Godzilla on the thing, and then they fly into the ocean. That's Tokyo SOS.
Yeah, but they do that in Mechagodzilla too.
I don't remember against Mechagodzilla. I've only seen it once.
I think you're combining the two.
No, they're very different.
They do the same thing. They both fly Godzilla. The Kiryu and Godzilla fly into the ocean at the end of both of them. And
they blow Godzilla's chest open in the first one, and he walks back.
And they
into
both
the
have a
ocean.
repetitive fight where Kiryu just gets destroyed, and they take like 20 minutes to fix it, and then once he's fixed, he fights Godzilla again, and he beats him. Well, he beat him in Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, but then Godzilla survived the explosion.
Tyrant domain.
No, I'm not watching any new trailers. I don't want to spoil the movie for myself before I see it. I've actually only seen the 1954 Godzilla movie, the first one ever. That's the only one you've ever seen?
Wow. I feel special in that I've seen like all of them.
That's an interesting one that he's only seen that
Yeah.
one. Where do you live, Dimetrodon 32? Are you in the U.S. or are you somewhere else? Because I'm curious how available the movies are.
See,
besides that
Against Mechagodzilla did not end with Kiryu taking Goji into the ocean. It ended with Godzilla blowing up his, or Kiryu
They were
blowing
in the
his chest
ocean.
up,
They were
and
in
then
the
he
ocean.
walked up into the ocean.
They
But
were they were in the ocean. It was a giant. They froze a giant explosion of. I just watched it with Chris.
I don't remember.
he
I
brought.
watched it when I was in Kansas.
Maybe I'm remembering wrong. Maybe he didn't fly into the ocean, but they both went into the ocean. They both went into the ocean, and then Godzilla got shot by it, but he survived it, and Kiryu got destroyed.
I'm thinking about getting the SH Monster Arts King Ghidorah 2019. Should I do it? Well, Shaw.
I hate it.
He doesn't like it. I kind of want to get it, but $180 is a very hefty price to pay.
And plus, I have some friends that collected a lot of SH Monsters, and they warned me against buying.
Yeah, that thing it doesn't look very sturdy. It's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's cool. If you want it, go for it. But just know that you're spending $180.
And if you don't like it, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah.
So you have to have a lot of faith in SH Monsters if you're gonna do that. Like, I came here, and he has SH Monsters figures. I don't.
I do.
They're enjoyable, but they're also exactly what I expected. There's some flaws with many of them, but he's gotten pretty lucky with his. if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
His Godzilla 2000 isn't that great. But because
Well, I bought that one used.
Yeah, but its jaw's falling out. But they often have loose joints. They're very expensive. Often too expensive for how much they're worth.
A story with my 2014 Godzilla that I got. When I was playing with him, the tip of his tail popped out, and I lost it for like 3 days, and then I found it. But like it has such little, they will fall apart really easily. I mean, if you really want it, go for it. Cause if NECA ever releases a King Ghidorah, like Aiden says, it's really dumb if they don't, but it's gonna take a while. If they do that, so if you want it, if you really want it, go for it. If you don't, well then wait a while. But do know, if you do wait a while, you're gonna probably end up paying like twice as much for it later on.
Oh yeah, if you wait a while, if you want to get it, you get it now.
Yeah.
The Alimation, no, I'm not. This is just a hangout stream right now. So if you have something else to do, go for it, dude. Don't worry about it. You don't have to hang around. We're probably not going to do this for very much longer. It's already 30 minutes, and we don't want to do this for too long because we have to
go eat, get ready, get hot, and then go to watch. You know, we have to look very sexy for this.
Oh, that's
movie.
What you meant by get hot, yeah.
Yeah, we have to get very sexy, you know, because we're going to go see our king, our
and
god.
we have to look presentable for him.
We need to make sure that he can look at us and be like...
Yeah. I don't. I think I saw somebody asking why I don't like it. I don't like the 2019 one just because it's very inaccurate to the movie in terms of the heads. That really bugs me because the heads are so huge. They're like bigger than Godzilla's head. And they also don't like highlight the differences in the heads, and it's also SH Monster Arts. There's a bunch of different little factors. I just don't like it. I'm not gonna waste my money on it. I already have the Jack specific Ghidorah, the like cheap $15 one. It's not that great, but it's good for the price. I enjoyed it. I super glued the wings together though, so they don't flap around all the time. And I'm gonna probably repaint it. And that's just my stand-in until NECA comes out with a Ghidorah, which I guarantee you they're going to come out with a Ghidorah eventually.
I do have Ultraman figures. I have El King, Gamora, and Antler. I only have those three because I only think the kaiju are cool. Actual Ultraman can... I'm not going to say the words because Aiden's probably going to slap me on the stream. So, Ultraman sucks, but I have those three kaiju. My favorite.
Watch out, the Kiki plushie is going to attack him from behind.
Well, actually, it's... We need to take pictures of the eyes for that. Oh yeah, for those of you that don't know, this is there's a whole story up there that goes on. So you see, starts up there with Final Wars working at Home Depot, and he has to work at Home Depot to support his family, which is that Atomic Roar 2014, and then we have the Imperial Godzilla. He just got a brand new pair of Nike shoes because his dad works at Home Depot, and then over here. We have the big Jack Specific 2014, and that's a girl, actually. And she's married to the Home Depot, and, you know, she's a model, so she had to come out. They had to take some shots of her coming out of the ocean, so she has boats all over her back. And then she's got a bunch of medals and stuff because she's so smart and intelligent and wins everything. She's perfect. And then...
That's why her husband works at Home Depot.
Yeah, that's why her husband works at Home Depot. And then there's Kikizilla, which just kind of is on top of her, and she's very annoyed of that. That's the whole story.
He's just cuddling her. She's babysitting him while he and I are hanging out.
And then there's Cowboy Little Godzilla recording with Mecha Godzilla.
Yep.
We're not going to go into
We're not going to go into detail about how that's working. Genocide seems to be a trend for villains today. First Thanos and then Alan Jonah. Okay.
That's hot.
Godzilla needs his worthy ones. Is that an Ultraman figure on the shelf? Okay, thank you, Kiki. Praise to be King Kiki. Yeet.
I really wish I didn't.
Do you know who I am? I have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm not that egotistical.
Which is clearly much better, but it's still similar. I'm getting the 2019 because it can tilt its head up, and I like that shot, and that's how I'm gonna position it on myself.
That's the big thing I find appealing of it. Yet again, I don't like buying SH Monster Arts stuff because I think that they're a gamble.
Yeah.
Getting them is a real gamble.
It is a gamble.
And I don't really respect SH Monster Arts as a recent, but that 2019 one looks good. It's cool that you can pose his head straight up. But if I'm being honest, I think that if you're just going for a value to put it in your collection,
Just
go
get
to
the
NECA
NECA.
one.
Get the NECA.
However, find one in hand.
Yes.
He and I went to
buy it online.
He and I went to Frankenstein's, the collectible show, because they had like, actually we found just a few at first, but later on we found a whole store that had like, it was closed, but it had like 20 of them, and we were looking at as many as we could, and at the same store, he and I both found ones that didn't have any paint
They're,
issues,
like,
at least
almost
from the half that you
perfect.
can see. So, and we found a lot of them before that didn't look that good. So we looked around and we found ones that we liked, and we got them, and we were lucky with them. But the other sides were good too. But go and get them in hand. Find ones that you like, because you can open up the flap and see how it looks. So don't get them online.
Pop quiz. What looks like an albino bat crossed with a mudo that looks like a squid's tentacle and taped to its butt?
It looks like an albino bat.
Crossed with a mudo.
Albino bat crossed with a mudo. Took squid's tentacle and taped it to its butt. Squid tentacle. So it's a weird tail, but it looks like an albino bat, so it has wings. It's got a face that looks like a bat, and mixed with the mudo. It's not Elking.
No, Elking is very
It's
different.
not Mothra. It's talking about Iris.
Iris doesn't have a tail.
Yeah, she does.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, I thought she had a big ass
No.
tail.
Those are tentacles.
They come out of her butt?
No, they come out of her sides. It's like a dress. It's a neomorph.
That one's... I don't know. What is it?
It's a neomorph.
What is it,
I
Abranka?
have no idea.
Is the NECA King of the Monsters Godzilla worth it?
Yeah.
Absolutely. If you get it in person.
Yeah.
Because you're gambling if you get them in hand, because unfortunately those figures seem to have a lot of like inconsistencies with their paint. He and I, the first one we ever found was at a Target. We were looking at a Target and we found one, and I didn't like it. It was like all the light gray. It didn't have much wash to it, and its lips were terrible. He was like so excited to get it, he almost got it. And I was like, no, let's just wait. Let's wait, and we'll go to Frankenstein's and do it. And now he's happy he waited, because he got a really good one now. Both of ours have great... I opened up mine out of the thing.
It doesn't have wings. Oh, then, people are right. It's Cloverfield if it doesn't have wings.
But the Cloverfield doesn't have a tail.
Yes, it does.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah,
he has
does.
a little tiny tail.
But it's still a tail, and it
But
moves.
it's not a squid
But it
one.
moves like a tentacle.
No, it's not. Cloverfield doesn't have a squid tail.
What figures are we talking about?
Godzilla!
Gibson. Oh, okay.
I think it's delayed. Godzilla Gibson. Kikizilla101, what would you do if Gabra joined the Monsterverse?
I'd stop supporting their films immediately. Are you gonna get popcorn at the theater? What kind of question is that? Are we gonna get popcorn at the theater? Excuse me, sir?
Did you just assume our meal choice?
I'm getting a hot dog?
I'm going to get an
Cloverfield,
enchilada.
I told you the description of him last stream, and you two were in the same stream. What? I haven't been in a stream with you in a long time.
Well, I mean, Branka's been watching me for a long time.
That is true. Kiki can't wait until King of the Monsters comes out. Me, ha 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 ha, hold my expired cinema ticket. What the fuck?
Okay.
I'm so very confuzzled.
I'm confuzzled too. I personally, if I were to choose my choice of a third Godzilla movie, in this Monsterverse, I'd want
Godzilla
like a solo film,
movie.
in this Monsterverse. I'd choose Biollante as the main villain. That's what I want to see. A CGI Biollante would be the coolest thing ever. She's such a cool monster, and then to see a CGI one brought to life would be so cool. And I'd also want Batra to be in it. Those are my two choices. I want those two in it. And the reason for Batra is because Mothra looks so cool. I've never liked Mothra my entire life. The only one I've ever thought was okay was the GMK one, because she was, at least a little bit more tasteful.
That's great.
But I love this new Mothra. She's my single most excited part of this whole new movie. And I think because they made her look cool, Batra would look even cooler. He's always been the cool version of Mothra. I've always liked Batra. I've never liked Mothra though. Like, you've liked Batra too, right?
I've liked some incarnations of Mothra. I've never been the
really been
biggest
a fan.
fan, but like I do like some.
I guess I kind of like GMK Mothra.
GMK Mothra
I like
is
her
my
more
favorite,
now.
'cause she shot the.
She was
thorn,
interesting.
the
She was
little-
different.
Yeah, she was.
She didn't
different.
just have like Heisei Mothra was the worst.
Since Kong and Godzilla got their own films, do you want any other kaiju to get a solo film?
Gamera. Duh. Actually, well, it'd have to be kind of hard to work Gamera into the universe in that canon. But if you could, Gamera, duh. I mean,
Yeah.
why not get Gamera in there? But if you're choosing like some other one, like an easier choice, I would say Mothra. Because she's the only one that's had consistent solo films before. She's had her first one ever. She's had 3 Rebirth films, and is that it? That's all of her solo films?
Yeah, the classic one and then the 3 rebirth.
So she's already had 4 solo films before, and they all found decent success. So
enough to make more of them.
she's and she's been in so many Godzilla movies. I think in this new version of Mothra, I think it'd be so cool to give her a solo movie. If you did the solo movie, then maybe they could play around with Batra being her main villain or something like that.
Yeah, Mothra does look pretty lit. I want to see Biollante, even though I never seen Godzilla Biollante because I can't find it anywhere. Lol.
I was excited for that too. My grandma even got me a VHS thing when I was younger. When I had a like dual DVD and VHS player. I can't watch my VHS now because I don't have a VHS player anymore. That thing broke. But I watched it and I was disappointed. It's not as good of a movie as you think it'd be. Just look up clips of it on YouTube and you're gonna get all the fun you want. It's not worth watching it. She's very cool monster in design. The movie is not that good though.
Plot twist.
Even for a Godzilla movie, it's not that
Actually,
good.
spends a whole movie on the island telling Mothra to go away and drinking green milk. I have a meme idea of both of you guys.
Batra looks way too edgy. What do you mean he looks edgy? Batra just looks like a black Mothra.
Yeah, what do you mean Batra looks? It looks. What?
Batra's sweet, man.
Yeah, they don't understand. It's not
They
a
don't.
phase.
The only thing I found questionable about Batra's design is that they just gave him Rodan's roar, just slightly altered. In the original version. I mean, granted, at that point in that franchise, they weren't planning on using Rodan, or at least I don't think so, because they didn't use him yet. Actually, it was the next movie, wasn't it? Or no, was that movie before Ghidorah? No, yeah, Ghidorah was first, yeah. Never mind. Ghidorah was before that, so right after that movie was Mechagodzilla. And that's when Rodan came in. So they might have already been planning him. Either way, it's not that big of a gripe. You can always kind of change it.
I want Baragon for a third monster movie. That would be cool. Well, I apologize if my last comment was unpleasant. Basically, I just wanted to say I've already seen the movie as a joke.
Oh, well, your expired ticket, that made it seem like I
didn't get that joke.
You should have said used.
Yeah,
or
that was in bad taste.
Yeah.
Mothra's most likely gonna die. A solo film wouldn't work unless it's a prequel.
Let's not talk about how things are gonna come
Stop.
out.
See, this is why I don't like the Toho films, because they all built up Mothra as being really weak.
Well, no, they act like she's tough, but then she always sacrifices herself. That's just a part of Mothra's character. Honestly, I'm kind of dreading if that's gonna happen too, because Mothra has been traditionally, she's a very sacrificial character.
Yeah.
But
Batra is the edgiest little prick I've seen in my life.
I want a CGI bone crusher.
I just noticed Manila on Caesar's shirt. I built a
Show them your sexy shirt.
version of Batra.
And the best Godzilla character of all time.
I want a CGI bone crusher. Bye guys. Make Kiki plushie do. Go return dance. Smash.
Look at that glorious face. Look at that. Stand
We
up.
match.
Get up. I want to show them the best.
We
Godzilla
match.
character.
I wear this shirt because we have the exact same facial structure, the same body plan.
And then I always come with my own version of a baby Godzilla too.
That was not a gunshot. That was a firework.
Why are they doing it in the day now?
Because it's California.
Right over there in the same spot, there's been firecrackers going off like constantly.
I'm going to shoot you just to end that shirt. You want me to take it off for you?
No, that is a sexy little boyo. Don't touch him. Leave him. Do not let Billy Don't make Billy change. No, don't give him power. Don't give him power. That little squirt needs some
I'm
discipline.
Manila. I'm blind. Oh,
Um,
holy world, my God.
We need to kill a monster. Other guy, have killed Mothra at least 5 times to make it 6. Mothra, you dead again. Oh my
Ooh.
goodness. Is that how many times Mothra's died? Let's think. She's died in the original Godzilla versus Mothra, right? Or Mothra versus Godzilla.
Yeah.
So she died in that. Technically, the second Mothra larva died off screen. Does that count? Because she died before Ghidorah the three-headed monster. The other baby one.
I don't think that counts. But we'll
Okay.
count it.
Because they might have just done that because one of the...
Maybe there
Because
wasn't
script
enough
either-
money for special effects.
No, I think it was either the suit broke, or the puppet broke, or they just didn't want to do it for the plot.
Mothra dies in Final Wars. That's 2. Mothra dies in Tokyo SOS.
That's 3. Mothra...
Both times, right? Oh no, she just dies in Tokyo SOS.
Doesn't a Mothra die in Rebirth? That's 3, right?
Maybe. I've only seen them once.
Yeah, she dies in the first one, I think, and then her child,
Oh yeah, it turns into Mothra.
and then there's the third one too. Another one dies.
Oh, there's like a bunch of them that die in the third one.
Oh really?
There's a Cretaceous King Ghidorah. I've always wanted that figure. That's a figure I've always wanted. Cretaceous King Ghidorah.
The Bandai one.
Yeah, that's sexy.
Mothra dies in GMK.
Mothra dies and Save the World. Battle for Earth. Battle for Earth.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does.
No, she lives at the end. She's the
Oh
only one
yeah,
left.
she's the one that. Well, she dies because she goes to
And
the meteor. Either way, she dies.
Oh, did she die?
Yeah,
when
because
did that?
she goes to do Baxter's job.
You're right.
So
So
she
that's
dies.
5
That's
at least, because we're
That's
not counting all
right.
the ones at the end of Rebirth. So at least 5. Is there any other one?
GMK.
We already counted that one.
Did we?
Yeah.
So she dies at least 5 times. So you're actually right. And then if you include however many times other Mothras die inside of the
I'm
Rebirth
pretty
saga,
sure there's a couple that die in the Rebirth.
I'm gonna say 5 to 7. She dies 5 to 7 times than the canon. Was she in the anime Godzilla third one? Or was she
Yes,
just a
yeah, she was. I think she was. I heard someone say that she was. I haven't seen it, but I heard that she was.
I don't know if she dies though. If anybody knows if she dies in the anime Godzilla, please let me know.
Take the shirt off. Take off the shirt, please. I don't have a sexy body, guys. You guys won't like what's underneath. Trust me. You know, my girlfriend that's watching this probably will, but you guys won't.
Would you want to see a Shin Ghidorah versus Shin Goat? No.
No.
No, that Godzilla
why?
was not designed to fight other monsters.
That thing needs to die and burn in the firing depths of burning Godzilla's.
That Shin Godzilla,
stop there.
I'll give it something. I finally watched it. I can understand the movie. I
It's
can
not-
understand the appeal of it, but it's a one-off thing.
Yeah.
Do not make another one. And I don't even particularly like that movie very much. I liked it up until Godzilla, like, crapped the bed and just didn't do anything for the rest of the movie. And then the way they killed him and everything, it was just very boring.
I can't watch the Rebirth movies. Way too much anime thoughts. That's great. Would you want to see Shin? No, okay, you read that. Titan of Water. No.
I have counted 4 deaths in the Godzilla canon: Goji vs. Mothra, GMK, SOS, Final Wars, and 7 if you count the Rebirth movies. There's 5 inside the Godzilla movies.
Yeah. Yeah, because we counted the larva off screen.
Oh, no, we didn't. Actually, I think he's right. Never mind. No, because he didn't count. He didn't count the Mothra dying inside of the Rebirth. I mean, Battle for Earth.
Oh yeah.
So there's 5 of them in the Godzilla canon, not including, if you include the baby larva that died before Ghidorah the three-headed monster, it's 6, and then if you include the 2 to 3 inside of the Rebirth films, it's
I don't even know how many died in there.
it's so we're gonna say it goes anywhere from 5 to 9 deaths within the canon.
I might need to notice the pants. Yeah, my pants are on my chair.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, hi. Is that your pants in the chair?
Yeah, they are.
Mothra
But that's
deaths,
Godzilla Final Wars, Rebirth of Mothra, GMK, Godzilla vs. Mothra, and Battle for Earth, and first Godzilla vs.
That's
Mothra.
Mothra versus Godzilla, actually. So that you can differentiate them that way. And it's actually, it's either Godzilla and Mothra the battle for Earth, or it's just Godzilla versus Mothra. The original Japanese title was Godzilla versus Mothra, and the first one was Mothra versus Godzilla. It's confusing, I know. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, those are my pants
Order
that I
changes.
have ready for the movie. I'm just gonna slap them on.
Okay, so 8 on screen and however many off screen.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
we don't really know.
Mothra dies.
A lot.
A lot. Let's
She
just leave it
dies
at
more
that.
than Godzilla, and she's in less movies than him.
Titan. Oh, actually, how many times has Godzilla died?
He's died like 4 times.
1,
4 or 5
2,
times. He's died in
3.
Well, what do you count as a death though? Because technically, King Kong vs. Godzilla does not die.
What I count like a death, like death. So 54. Burning. So 95. 98.
Mm-hmm. Does Tokyo SOS count?
He doesn't die.
Oh, they do a roar at the end or something?
He lives, I think. He just goes to the ocean with Kiryu on top of him with the drill in him. But I think he lives.
Oh yeah, I think Chris said that at the very end he roars. That's to signify that he's still alive or something.
That's 3. Wait. Okay.
Did you count Shin Godzilla?
Godzilla Phileas dies.
And then Shin Godzilla.
Shin Godzilla, that's 5.
I think that's it.
Yeah, because JMK doesn't die.
Nope, he can't.
He can't.
Yeah. So I was right.
Does
4 or
Godzilla
5.
2000? No, Godzilla 2000 lives the black hole, right? Or Godzilla vs. Megaguirus?
Yeah, Chris told me. I thought he died in that movie.
But he roars,
But
right?
yeah, I think maybe that's the one I was thinking of with the roar at the end or something. Yeah, so.
So there's those 5 guys. Godzilla has only died 5 times. Ha!
Which is the same amount of times Mothra's died in his
In the
canon.
Godzilla, yeah.
No, unless you count the baby larva, then it's 6.
More, yeah.
But yeah, pretty much the same.
I love this thing so much.
I think that's the only larva that ever died.
This one?
No, the one in Mothra versus Godzilla and Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster. Or the one that is absent from Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster. Shin Batro would be so edgy. Batman and Dark Claw from DI would die at the same. Whatever Godzilla and Kong will fight Kong. I don't know why everybody's assuming that Godzilla and Kong are gonna team up in this movie. I actually really don't think they will.
Well, I mean, the director has conferred a definitive winner.
The director, people, I think, in case you guys hadn't known this, newsflash, this is really cool. It excited the hell out of me. The director said in an interview that when you leave the theater, like, one thing that he said that he was always disappointed by in the original King Kong vs. Godzilla is that it didn't give you an answer, and you just felt like, oh, that's disappointing. He said, so one of his things that he was looking forward to in this movie is he wanted to give a winner, and so he said that when audiences leave this movie, they will know who wins. So there will be a winner. It's not a Batman versus Superman bullcrap. There will be a winner, according to the director. He could be lying to us. Keep that in mind. He is still a human. But according to his words, if you take him seriously, like I do, I will trust him. There will be a winner between Godzilla and Kong inside this movie. Whether that means that either one of them is going to die, I don't know. But there could be a winner, without both of them, either of them dying. But who knows? And if they do fight something, if it's Destroyer, I'm gonna shoot myself. I'm gonna shoot myself. I'm gonna shoot my big toe off.
I'll do it for you. We can shoot each other's big toe off at the same time.
Yeah, I really don't want them to team up against something. If they're gonna do a versus movie, they have to go all out through it.
No Batman versus Superman bullshit.
Yeah, don't give me that crap. If it's Manila, I'm going to jump into I will join you. If they team up to defeat Manila. Actually, you think the fandom would actually really like that, probably.
That'd be great.
Godzilla and Kong unite
vs.
forces.
Kong is written by Michael Dougherty, so that might give us a slight...
No, it's not. It's edited. Michael Dougherty did some editing and some writing suggestions to make sure that the movies carried over into each other well, but he did not write. If anything, I guess you could call him a co-writer, but I'm pretty sure they have separate writers for Godzilla vs. Kong. It's gonna be Batman versus Superman ending, or at least no one's gonna die because you know that there's gonna be those pissy fans who will get all defensive. You cannot avoid it, no matter what way. When you do a versus movie, no matter what way you do it, you're gonna piss off somebody. If both of them live, you're gonna piss off somebody. If you have them team up, you're gonna piss off somebody. If you have one win, you're gonna piss off somebody. If you have the other one win, you're gonna piss off somebody.
You know,
if you have one win but other one lives and doesn't die, you're gonna piss off somebody. You are going to piss off people no matter how your movie ends. They know this.
I just realized that both of the Alien versus Predator movies, there was never a definitive winner.
Yeah, in the first Alien movie, the Predator won. Sure, he died at the end, but
then he had the larva come out, so it's like, oh, they still lived. And then
it's kind of like, oh, but the aliens will persevere. But that was a winner. Like same thing with Jason versus Freddy, right? Like Freddy was still alive at the end, but Jason won. He killed Freddy, or he defeated.
Wow,
Freddy.
thanks for spoiling that movie for me.
You've seen that movie?
No, I haven't.
Well, it's not that big of a deal. Like Jason kills him and he pulls he's carrying his head out of the lake. And then, and then he winks at the camera.
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger does. But Jason wins. And they usually do that, because it's just like, it leaves it open so that fans that are a fan of the one that loses, And when you have a Xenomorph and a Predator when you want to have a happy ending, you got to have the Predators win. The aliens are never gonna. The aliens winning is never gonna be a happy ending.
That's gonna be like
Jason
took over the world.
You're more sympathetic to Jason's character because he was a tortured child, right?
Yeah.
Than you are Freddy. Freddy's just a demented
demon
moron. He's hilarious, but you can't have him win.
The Skull Island characters will return? Hopefully not. It will.
They're all really old. If any of them do return, they're gonna be all shriveled up.
Will it be a Captain America Civil War? I actually wouldn't mind a Captain America Civil War as long as Kong's on the ground, like half dead, and Godzilla's just like puts his foot on him and roars, and then just walks away to leave him to die and burn, and then he'll see him in the flames of hell.
That was very descriptive. Wow, we have 11 people in here and 11 likes. Thanks so much for the likes, guys. Refresh the page. Now we have 12.
Look at my ugly face.
I wouldn't mind that because I enjoyed Captain America Civil War. I thought it was a great movie, and it ended very well. But then again, Iron Man and Cap were friends, so it kind of makes sense that they didn't kill each other, But, typo, sorry about that. What should be why?
I was making a reference to ROTS.
In Godzilla, as Anakin, Return of the Sith or something like that.
I don't know.
Some Star Wars thing. And Mace Windu. I don't know that enough, so I couldn't tell you.
I don't like Star Wars. Or maybe the character will aid him.
Keep in mind, if Destroya does end up being in Godzilla vs. Kong, it will be built up in that movie because there are no teases to him in King of the Monsters.
We don't know that.
Well, if there's already an oxygen destroyer, that's all you need. That's all you need to build up.
And actually,
Destroyer.
one of the director, I think it was a director that's been hinting at it. It's like been posting pictures of oxygen.
The director Adam Wingard
I think so.
I don't want them to do Destroyer.
I've been hearing, or I saw a bunch of videos like of people that are working on the film, like been like posting pictures of the oxygen destroyer model.
There's two reasons. Like, don't get me wrong. I like Destroyer. Destroyer's awesome, right?
I'm gonna destroy you.
But that's two things wrong with that. One, that's a monster that Godzilla and Kong are gonna team up with, and I'm not gonna be happy if they do a team up fight. And two, if they do a team up fight and there's some way that I would like it, it's definitely not gonna be Destroyer. Why would you put such a powerful enemy like Destroyer and just slam him in there? No, Destroyer should be on his own. I don't think that's an oxygen destroyer thing. I just don't do Destroyer. I would not be happy with Destroyer being the one that they team up against.
If they do team up against someone,
I don't want them to.
If they do, I think
make it some original character.
Make it something
new.
Yeah.
Just make it something new that would make a reason for it or something. I don't know. I'm not using Godzilla character for it.
I'm not using Godzilla. Because everything in the Godzilla universe is built up to fight Godzilla.
Well, yeah, but it's also like, I'd have trouble picturing a Destroyer working without burning Godzilla. Not because I'm not one of the people that thinks Destroy is one of Godzilla's toughest villains. I actually don't. I think
We all
quite
know
the
it's
opposite.
Space Godzilla and Hedorah.
I do actually think Space Godzilla is tougher
Space
than Destroy.
Godzilla and Hedorah.
I think Kaiser Ghidorah is tougher than Space Godzilla. If I'm being completely honest.
I think Hedorah and Space Godzilla are the strongest.
I think
'Cause
Space
Hedorah-
Godzilla is second, but I think because Chris and I had an argument about this, and he thinks Kaiser Ghidorah is it, and I think Hedorah is. But he and I both have the same thought process, which is why I kind of put them on the same scale. Is that both Kaiser Ghidorah and Godzilla and Hedorah, neither one of them could have been killed by Godzilla without a human's help. Godzilla couldn't get. The reason he couldn't kill Hedorah, because I was originally thinking there was the electricity that killed Hedorah, but when Chris told me, he's like, or D-Man actually went, I was like, but actually it was just the heat from it that fried him, right? So if Godzilla technically, theoretically, if he could engulf Hedorah in his flames, he could kill him, but he couldn't focus it on his whole body, right? Because he's just using a beam. So that's why he couldn't kill Hedorah.
But then, the toxins would also kill Godzilla faster than.
Yeah, but either way, and then Kaiser Ghidorah, he didn't have the power level to defeat Kaiser Ghidorah at all. But like he just kept getting stronger, and then the humans had to supercharge Godzilla and revive him with the beam. I still think that Hedorah is slightly ahead in my opinion, just because they did just kind of give Godzilla more radiation. He just blew him up. Right?
Well, I think that for Hedorah, he needed, like Chris said, they needed to focus the flames all around him to dry him out.
The heat.
And even then, he still survived.
He survived the first one. Yeah, he was very resilient. Yeah, but I think Space Godzilla is under Kaiser Ghidorah just for that. Because, I mean, but Space Godzilla is tough because he also needed humans' help. They needed to take out the tower.
Yeah.
But then again, if you think about it, like maybe if Godzilla was just a little smarter, or the plot made it actually more sense, Godzilla would just shot the tower down and it would have been fine. You know, it would have done the same thing.
So Hedorah and Kaiser Ghidorah.
I kind of blame that one more on just plot type thing. They wanted to make the humans useful, but you know. Anyways, how to pick up Goji gals. Hey girl, you ready to choke and...
Wait, what?
Don't read it. Just don't read it out loud. Just read it in your head. I think Destroyer is the strongest since Ghidorah could only sustain one spiral ray while Destroyer could take... What are you talking about? As soon as Godzilla showed up, he was obliterating Destroyer with that. The reason that Destroyer would drag around is because he caught him off guard. He threw his son on the ground. Godzilla got distracted, and then he chokes Godzilla around the throat and then drags him across the ground. And Godzilla, like, originally was, like, you know, doing his little chest bumping thing that Godzilla... Oh, it's 3:30. We're going to have to get off.
We're going to have to get off soon. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to wrap it up. Any last questions, guys? Start shooting them through now, because we have to get off. WTF, how the hell do you think Hedorah, LMAO?
They don't understand.
All these people that don't put it through, they don't understand.
Everyone, like, I've talked to people before, I'm like, Hedorah is the strongest.
And then every time they're always like,
there's no way. And then once you explain it, they're like,
oh. That makes a little bit more sense.
I did see your pickup line, but I pick up girls saying, hey girl, you want to go see Godzilla in the back of my room?
You want to see my Godzilla?
You want to see my Godzilla. Or my mom.
At ArtsyDilo, did you, that just sounds so
weird. That sounds so bad.
So weird. Don't do that.
I'm never doing that.
Did you see my pickup line? Yes, yes we did.
Godzilla in the back. Yeah, and then I just walk them into my room and they see my Godzilla.
Don't say Godzilla in the back. That just makes it sound like something's attached to your rear, and that doesn't sound right. You just say, "Hey, girl, you want to see my Godzilla?" Just leave it simple.
Okay.
Just leave it simple, and then if she says yes, you can walk her in here and show her your Godzilla.
Yeah. If it's Mike's, then I will jump. What? I don't get that one.
If it's Milk Stevens, then I will jump into the guy that Godzilla and Kong team up against. If it's that. If Godzilla Final Wars, Godzilla were to fight the Avengers, they would all be dead. Yeah, I would agree. Because that Godzilla is Super Saiyan. Is ArtsyDilo's girlfriend in a Goji gal? Yes, partially, kind of. Mostly Dino, but Goji too. So he got a catch, in a nutshell. The Vsauce guy. Oh, so How to Basic as well. That guy. Just Godzilla and Kong fighting. Just throwing eggs at him and crap. That's hilarious. My dude, you should come on Discord more often. Also, we should talk again sometime. Delta's saying that to you. At Kikizilla101, would you want Kaiser Ghidorah to fight Godzilla and Kong? No. No.
Heck, we gotta get off soon.
I don't want... Like, Kaiser Ghidorah is like... It's just a Ghidorah again, you know? You don't want to repeat Ghidorah a bunch of times. They just did Ghidorah. If they did Ghidorah again, that's just repetitive.
Yeah.
It's like the reason it worked in Final Wars is because that was supposed to be a love letter to fans, and Ghidorah is Godzilla's arch nemesis.
Yeah.
And so if you're gonna have a final villain to end your whole franchise, it's got to be some new badass form of Ghidorah, and that's why Kaiser Ghidorah worked. And also the last Ghidorah that was shown up was still quite a few years beforehand, which was in GMK. It was a very different take on him. But this one would be literally not even a year. If Kaiser Ghidorah showed up in Godzilla vs. Kong, it'd be not even a year after he just fought Godzilla in Godzilla King of the Monsters. Anyways, great talking to you guys. I enjoyed this. It was great chatting with y'all, but we're gonna get going now. We have to eat, and then we have a movie.
We must eat fruit.
Yep, and we have to watch Godzilla King of Monsters. But you guys, if any of you guys are watching it, I wish you guys enjoyment while watching it. I hope you all have fun, and I'll see you guys later. And hopefully you guys will see that video come up soon, and other stuff. Anyways, alright, see you later. Hopefully Artsy can come down to Colorado next time. We are planning on something eventually. We don't know when, though. It's hard to